over the year, I've observed a couple of small company, big company, and successful company, failed company. And there are a couple few traits that I've noticed in the successful one that are doing compared to the one that aren't doing. So again, if you don't know me, my name is Quan Cal. I'm the founder of Quantum.com, and today I'm going to walk you through the framework of being a successful business, that how to drive consistent result, how to drive annual income, whether you're just starting out or your business been in the framework for a while. Today I'm help you show you the step to scale it effectively. So, what works and what doesn't is first, the most common trait among all of the businesses is that they stay consistent and they're relevant in the market. So they keep up with what the market is doing, keep up with the supply and demand, and making sure that their business doesn't go out of relevance. And here's 5 ways to scale a business so that you can become a consistent business that stay relevant in the market currently. The first way to scale a business is going up in the market. That means that you will target the more larger audience compared to what you're doing currently. So if you're targeting a smaller businesses and for example they aren't as interested in anymore, or their money that they give is really not enough to really run the big business that you want to run. Well, I would too. I would go into bigger company. If you're targeting smaller company, I would target big company. It's the same sales size cycle, but you're getting more money off of it. There are a bit more caveat to this. It's not as easy as you think to run this, because a lot of people think, okay, that's obvious. Why would I target the poor people when I can target the rich people and get their money? Well, most of the time, rich people knows how to spend their money. So unless you are really good at sales or you have a great rapport where these big company can trust you, then maybe going up the market is for you. Again, it just will take a longer time to close a deal. So if you're living by paycheck, or your business is just on the verge of collapse, I wouldn't do this, because what would happen is that you will rely on one sales cycle to pay for everything in your business, and then debt accumulated and stuff like that. So I would stick to the smaller businesses, and again, going up market is not for everyone. So it's a great way to scale your business, but it require a lot of sales skills and patience because of how careful big company is with their money. Second, the opposite of what the first method is, going down market. So by going down market, you can target more people with a higher chance of success because you have a quantity number. That means that you have higher churn rate, higher frequencies in sales, and a lot more clients to manage. So the pros to that is you would again have more client and you can have a higher churn rate. But the cons is that you have to manage all of those clients and deliver the result to all of those clients. So if you are a person that can market to a large audience, deliver to a large audience, then going down market is a great way for you to do this. So for example, let me take Panda Express, one of the most successful fast food franchise that there is today. Why do you think Panda Express went from one restaurant into a franchise? They're downsizing. They're targeting more people and they're targeting people that are every day and they will see Panda Express. So they're going down market. What they could have done is they could have turned Panda Express into from a one-star store restaurant to a high-end restaurant that serves Chinese food. No, what they did was they went down market and advertised to everyone and make that affordable to everyone and crush their competition by doing quantity over the quality of the stuff. Method number 3 of scaling a business is entering an adjacent market. So, what does this mean? Entering an adjacent market is like you owning a bookstore, and then from there, you start targeting people who enjoy coffee as well. It's there. So basically, I've heard there's this business I've seen online, and what they do is that they have these bookshelf. So they are a bookstore up at the start. They build themselves a book. They have a consistent client, but then they notice that their business are declining, and aren't enough people are staying there to read their books, to buy their books. So what they did is that they move all of their bookstore from story 1 to story 2. And they let the front of the store be a coffee shop. And what that does, it let people went in for coffee and have a chance to read some books. And by reading those books, people will, if they have time, will go upstairs and check out the book they were reading. People hate leaving things off on a cliffhanger. So that's one way for you to go into an adjacent market. Another example I could think is that if you are like a hair salon, one way to expand that to an adjacent audience is that you can go to a nail salon and offer the hair service plus a nail service there to increase your client count. So just think of ways that you can do this for people that have similar problems, like the bookstore, like the nail salon. And this will allow you to grow a consistent client base that are essentially looking for similar problems. And there are challenges to this, is that you need a wide variety of skill as an owner. So for example, if you only know how to run a bookstore and you decide to open up a coffee shop and don't know how to make good coffee, you are wasting your money. Same with opening up a nail salon while you only know how to cut hair. So, this is not something for people if they aren't specialized in multiple things in the same sector. This method allows you to scale to a different audience with your own skill, and you can leverage that to increase your own businesses without starting a new one altogether. But this is only for people that have multiple skill set that they can apply into that niche and to solve those people problems. The fourth method of growing a business is going broader. So, let me tell you a story. You probably know who's the owner of Amazon is, Jeff Bezos. He started his Amazon businesses as a bookstore in a garage. He started that business and just to sell book. But as he get larger, his company decided to go larger, to be more generalized. So he turned that bookstore into consumer goods in all. So that is a very, very large leap in generalization. But what he does is he went from a step. So I bet when he started, if there's anyone that had record of this, when he started with books. He moved to a different market, maybe like uh, what's those thing called? Bookstop, one of those bookmark, and like book like, and then they went just light in general, and then they went to home good, and then they went stuff like that, and then they expand their market into a massive, massive industry right now that are serving people consumer goods. So, a way you can broaden your businesses, maybe if you're in like the beauty industry and you only do hair, what you can do is you can expand your whole businesses, generalizes into all verticals of the industry, and you can target the beauty industry in general. And that may take step, or you can do one big overhaul where you just target the beauty industry. You can take that a step further and target many other industry as you grow. So when you open yourself up to a larger market, it allows for growth because there are a higher market cap and there are more money out there to pay you. But the downside of this is the more market you open yourself up to, the more competition there will be. So, if you are the type of owner who enjoy the competition, who enjoy crushing other company, no matter how big they are, no matter how much of a giant industry they are, and you're open to idea that you can outcompete them, then by all means, try going larger and see the result of your business. Last method of scaling your business. Method number 5 is the opposite of the method that we had before, which is going broader. So, this method is going to be turn your business from big to narrow. Okay? So, how would this benefit your business if you went narrow? So, let me tell you a story. There was this one plumber that I talked to back like 8 to 9 months ago. And something that came across surprising to me when I've asked for him to sell his business is that he generate a massive income of like 5 to 10 million dollars in revenue every year. And he said he originally started as a small plumbing business for just, residential people. But as the market in his area doesn't need those type of plumbing, he decided to specialize in what he's good at and what people are paying him for, which is design plumbing. So more niche plumbing. And what that does is that it allows him to charge millions or millions dollar of project for one of his more rich customer, because who in everyday life pay for niche plumbing that design the pipe so it look good and it look artistic? Who really pay for those beside people that have money and are willing to pay for the look over the functionality? And by him just narrowing down his niche, he only target a few person in a market, but he just charged them so high that it allowed him to make a massive amount of profit. This also allow you to drive down the cost because you don't need that much more employees to work on multiple projects at the same time. What you can do is work on small projects every time, and that will make more money. So again, the advantage of this is that you'll be able to charge your own price, because in all my time of reaching out to plumber, there are one, maybe two niche plumbing in the industry, and I'm sure there are more than hundreds of thousands of people that are looking for niche plumbing. When supply and demand are not equal, you can charge whatever price you want. An example of this is that there's this guy. You probably know him. He's plenty famous. His name is Akira Nakai, and he's one of the most successful car maker out there. And guess what? He and his company, what he does is just change the car rim to make it pop out a bit, to make the Porsches look cooler. And just because he does that, he only do that for Porsches. He doesn't do that for any other car. And he target an audience of rich people who own Porsches and willing to pay for him to come to their house and remake their Porsches to make it look better. And as his business grow, his touch, his personal touch of recreating a car, allow that car to go up in market values. There are a higher demand of him just remaking the car so it go up in value or look cooler than the amount of businesses he can take in. So he's plenty of successful by doing this. So the narrow method is only for when you have a specific type of skill set that allow you to go to a place where there's zero competition and charge them for this type of service that you offer. And that might take years or basically a lot of your lifetime to master this very specific skill or to find a set audience. But as you grow, you will make a name for yourself by doing this one specific things that no one is doing. So each strategies that I give you have their own up and down. So you really gotta be careful on what type of method you pick, what type of strategies you pick, based on where your business is at, how much it's making, what it need. So make sure that when you pick one of these method, it align to your business and its current need. So just, spend time, take a step back, and look at the type of direction that your business are looking to go. Because there are no one size fit all solution. I could make as much money as method number 1 compared to method number 5. There are no different in terms of income. It's just based on where your business want to go and how far you can scale with that type of business. So if you like video like this, just let me know in the comment, hit the like and subscribe button. And if you want me and my team to help you scale your businesses with our own system where you can get 5 to 10 clients automatically every month, and just let me know. Other than that, later.